So last time on D&D, you guys tamed a demon. That was pretty cool. Kizzix took you to his bowling alley apartment to summon a demon and take control of it. Bjork, did you come up with an instruction for Margoth?
I figured that was something that we were going to come up with as a group, just considering that I'm not that smart, or Bjork's not that smart.
Okay, so we'll handle that. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss it last time. You also had a nice breakfast.
Pancakes.
Rufus turned into... Yes, pancakes. Rufus turned into a mouse to try and get out of some trouble with some cream, something along those lines. Theodore, the third of his name, he is going insane a little bit. And you guys got some presents, which Rupert and Teddy do not have, we've established. So their gifts are there, but they have not been given to them. Anything else? That's about it.
Didn't we arm wrestle the demon?
You did. You've subdued the demon, and it is waiting instruction.
Oh, wait, no. Theodore did get his letter.
You did? Oh, yeah, okay.
I hope I got up my pants 3 holes is what I asked for.
You didn't because I didn't explain them yet. So you definitely don't have those pants yet.
Rats.
So, who had the pants?
I think they're just back at York's mom's house.
Oh, if anyone didn't take it, I'll just make Manny take it, and he has the pants on. Hey guys, look at this. Pretty fucking fancy, right? I just kind of found them. They were in a cool box.
Rupert is fuming.
Oh, Manny, they look so good on you. Purple really brings out your eyes.
That's what I say. You and I are on the same wavelength today. We'll see if that lasts. And then he kind of strokes your hair a little bit. Does Rupert say anything about this?
About what?
Manny is wearing the pants that you have gotten from that seamstress back in the Christmas episode.
Manny, are those supposed to be for you?
No, I just kind of found them.
I'm pretty sure I ordered your pants, a pair of those very similar to those currently donning your waist.
It's called Fighters Keepers, bro. I don't know you. You just joined us. I was with the rest of these guys 12 hours before I met you.
Did you turn yourself into a reindeer and summon 8 more reindeers? I don't think you did that.
I disarmed a fucking bomb or some shit. I activated some kind of crazy mechanism.
You can keep them fine.
No. Let's do the gentlemanly thing. And then he gets to a table and puts his arm up, and he's ready for a arm wrestle for you.
I wild shape into a bear.
Okay. Hey, if you want to use it.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't this like your second wild shape of the day?
Yeah, basically.
I have 2 of the day. This is my last one.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you did one earlier today.
Yeah.
Right.
Anybody want to take bets on this one?
You turned into a mouse earlier today. That's what you did.
Okay, so I'm a bear. Alright, let's do this, you fucking bastard.
The pants are already off of Manny. You see his tighty whities as he hands you the pants. It just says, "Oops, okay, I get it. Please, though."
I'll wear them as the bear for now.
Okay, so yeah, well, how do you get them on?
Shit, never mind.
The whole point of those pants, they stretch to fit you.
Okay, so I'll just, I'll stop being a bear.
Oh, flexible
Okay.
waistband.
Are you kidding me? What a waste. What a stupid waste.
You know what? Just in case. Nah, you know what? That's fine. You're a bear.
Nah.
You're not a bear.
I'll live with it.
Okay. So you're wearing the shorts now. Give me a Arcana check with advantage.
Ooh. Okay, so I got an 18 plus, what do I add to Arcana?
Maybe something, maybe nothing, but it's fine.
I had a +3, I got a 21.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay. You can tell that these pants have the flame-proof property that you wanted. They are also able to stretch to any proportion according to your wild shape spell. So as long as you cast wild shape while wearing the pants will fit.
These are a solid pair of trousers.
And with a 21 Arcana, I will say that you also realize that the pants stretch to you and then stay that same size. So you could turn into, say, a dragon with the pants on, take off the pants, and use it as a tent. So pants will stay the size you are after wearing. Also, with the 21, you know that these pants are not fire resistant. That would say, half the damage that you would take from fire. No, they're literally fireproof.
Blah, blah, blah. Now I can set myself on fire and initiate Alpha Omega Plan 7.
Oh, the one you've been talking about for the past few weeks?
Yes,
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
I think I'm gonna put on the pants. Avert your eyes, those who do not wish to see. Here you go, and I throw my pants at somebody.
Okay.
My old pants.
Manny takes him. Slips him right on.
Rupert, where'd you get these cool little pants from?
I think I wooed somebody, and they made me pants as thanks.
Oh, can I take a look at the tag on those, please?
Sure.
Okay, can I roll?
No, it's fine. You just look at the tag.
Okay, cool. I want to see where it's made from.
Yes. So it was made from, I'm pretty sure it was Francesca, the ultra super renowned tailor slash enchantress who is known for making garments for adventurers and the like. So very fancy name in the hero business.
Does it say made by Francesca, or does it say something like made in blank, like made in China?
So it's a lettering inside the pants themselves. So you stretch the waistband back of these pants and you can see in like glittering gold lettering is the name Francesca in some sort of trademarked typeface. And as soon as you look at it, it kind of disappears. Like only when you want to know about it does it show up.
Okay.
What did the tag say?
It just says Francesca. I think you're wearing women's pants.
Oh, that's okay. Rupert's comfortable with himself.
To be clear, everyone knows everything that happened at the Christmas party. So you knew what guests were there and what transpired. It's not like you only remember bits and pieces. It's all there for you.
Would we know who each other talked to?
Yeah. Yeah, you were standing in that place and everyone made a decision of who to go to. You're all in the same area, so you all were aware of each other as this was going on.
Fair enough. I wasn't sure how crowded like the ballroom would have been or something like that. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, not that many people. It was a nice party,
Whoop, whoop.
so only the coolest people were invited.
Oh, thank you, grandson.
Grandpappy somehow brought you guys along. That does not mean that you're special. Grandpappy is special.
I'm pretty sure Grandpappy like slayed a dragon or something.
That's what I heard. Okay, so while all this pants nonsense is going on, there's also the matter at hand. So last time we left it off where we were getting a little bit of information about Professor Quackers. Bjork brought up Professor Quackers in front of the demon Margoth, as well as Caster Kizzix, your daddy, and it was when you sort of called him out on the face of recognition that you saw about both Professor Quackers as well as how he came to be in the world. We go into a memory as Caster Kizzix begins to explain himself. Rain falls in the city of Leopold, a city known for both its riches and its slums. We find ourselves on the wrong side of town. We look down an alleyway, cobblestones covered in grime that's being washed away by the rain. We see Caster Kizzix exposed to the elements in this alleyway, shivering from the cold. For a while now, I've been a bit down on my luck. Demons have been few and far between, which has made it hard to find any work. My debts were piling up, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And I was approached about a job that would pay big. An imposing figure garbed in a black robe with red accents and insignia of a red hammer on one arm walks down the alleyway holding a lantern. The figure peers down at Kizzix, and the light illuminates a pale, elven face covered in scars. Master Kizzix, Demon Hunter, I have a job to offer you. With a pay that would all guarantee the clearing of your debts. Help us summon a demon, and you will be rewarded. They said that they represented the Oath of Conquest, some kind of religious group in the city. I wasn't told which demon it was, but I was desperate enough to go along with it. If anything, I could slay the demon another day for another handsome bounty. So I agreed. You see Kizzix walks with a robed man in a temple's inner chamber, a circle similar to the one that you just used to summon Margoth, already prepared in the center of this chamber, packed with other figures in the same robes as the man next to Kizzix, with hoods up and faces obscured. Figures all stare at Kizzix as he walks through the chamber. The scarred man walks over to a boxy container, pulls out a white duck. The duck is bound and placed in the center of the summoning circle. And you hear Kizzix say, what's with the duck? We're adding a measure of caution. Summoning the demon into this duck will help to manage its power. Now, do your thing. You see that Kizzix begins to chant as the robed figures join in. The voices join together into a terrifying melody, echoing throughout the chamber to an almost deafening degree. It's then that the name of the demon is spoken, but Kizzix is overtaken by the sound and loses focus, feeling drained of willpower. The sound of a snap and crack. The grinding of bones is audible through the chanting as the duck contorts into impossible positions. The rest all seems to happen at once. The duck appears whole and healthy again, as a bow tie and top hat from thin air appears on its body. There's a sense of joy and malice emanating from the duck. Scarred Man begins to cast some spell to gain strength from the duck, but it immediately fizzles. With shock and realization in the Scarred Man's eyes, he knows that they've made a grave mistake. A wave of magical energy erupts from the duck, passing through the room, transforming half of those in attendance to glass in an instant. Kizzix, horrified yet unharmed, dashes for the exit, not daring to look back toward the chamber where screams of agony ring out and echo through the entirety of this temple. And that's how Professor Quackers came to this world. In realizing what has happened because of what I did, I've been frozen. I don't know what to do. I kept hoping maybe the problem would disappear. Maybe the duck would, spontaneously combust. It happened. But I knew when the gate in the Kizzix temple was opened, sensed it. So I knew the world was doomed. And so I've been on a pretty hardcore bender for the past 48 hours, honestly. And then that's when I heard you. You left your message and I came. I don't know what to do.
Do you know anybody that might? Because we're kind of stumped as well.
So I know how to stop Quackers. The problem is it's a lot, and there's some things you just can't do alone.
Ever heard of a solo flawless, bitch?
If we play him in a game of hopscotch, he's got really short legs, so we could likely outduel him. Wait a second. He doesn't know how to play basketball.
Oh my god.
We can fucking ball. Alright, guys. We
Just
gotta construct a hoop. We gotta
That's
start training
crazy.
for the
We
big
have
game.
exactly 5 people right now.
And guess what? It's a newly invented game. He might steal the skill from other players of it.
He
and
hasn't
make a
seen
team of.
Space Jam yet.
We need to go to another planet and kidnap Michael Jordan.
Who's Michael Jordan?
We just go back in time to kidnap Michael Jordan. It's just Grandpappy.
Grandpappy on stilts.
No, it's not even stilts. It's just 2 fucking giant barrels that he just straps to his legs to make himself taller. And they all have wheels.
For this square.
They both have wheels on them, like giant roller skates.
Hey, sorry for the interruption. If you liked the video up to this point, make sure to subscribe. All right, thank you very much. Okay, bye.
So there was a long speech and then a whole thing. And then the last thing Kizzix said was that he was scared to do it alone because he couldn't do it. Action.
What do we have to do?
Pretty much the same thing that we just did. So do the circle. We need the demon's name. Not Professor Quackers. I know. It's a shock. Got to figure out what the name of the demon is so that you can perform the ritual. So that's one. You also got to plug up the hole that you made into the rift. So you got to get the bronze egg from the temple to shove onto the top of the pillar. It seemed to work before. So.
Guys, what did we do with that egg? I can't help but feel like a lot of this world-ending stuff is our fault.
Hey, that's you guys. I wasn't around for the egg thing.
Neither was I.
I was in like the outskirts of everything that was happening. I think somebody might have gotten upset with the little Jewish boy and might have tackled him, if I remember correctly.
No, Greg just threw Manny at the podium.
Ah, wrong little Jewish boy.
Hey,
Manny, are you Jewish?
I'm agnostic. Don't ask me questions about my faith, please.
Wendell just stares intensely at him, just wide-eyed.
Manny looks away, just like, don't talk to me.
Annie, I have faith in you.
I got faith in me.
Give him a
Two.
little.
Hooray.
Wait, hold on. You're talking about this egg? And then he goes into his pants, fishes around for a sec, and then pulls out the bronze egg. Yeah, but I got thrown into it. I thought, probably should take this.
Where were you keeping that?
Silence.
Manny, you're a genius.
I reach over and I just grab it out of Manny's hands.
Man,
like,
you're probably the
thanks,
greatest. You're probably the greatest wizard of this generation, Manny.
I'm going to need Greg to do a Constitution saving throw.
Still.
Okay. It burns you. When you hold it, it goes, ah, like your hands being burned.
That's it to me.
Hey, Manny, how you holding that shit? Aren't you shirtless too?
Manny's a demon.
Manny, this requires explanation.
Listen, it felt right, and I wanted it in me. Is that what you wanted to know?
There's a lot to unpack in that sentence, but okay, bud.
Can we drop it?
Sure, bud. You just keep holding it.
I don't want to touch that egg. I was gonna offer like, hey, maybe I don't want to touch that egg anymore.
I'll touch it.
Okay, Rupert, you grab the egg.
So I gotta roll Constitution.
No, but it smells.
Yeah. Anybody got a vial of hand sanitizer?
Wait, why didn't he burn?
I'm really tough.
Is it because you're wearing the
Got a point.
fireproof pants? Oh.
It'll go in the pants. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and wash this off. You guys talk. I'll be right back.
That's reasonable.
Okay then, what now?
I think we should still probably figure out everything that's happening with like the world ending and whatnot. Like, how do we figure out what Professor Quacker's name is?
Here's the deal. Sort of a left path, right path kind of thing right now. So the Oath of Conquest, they're centered up in the city of Leopold. That's where they have their temple, and that's where I was when it all went down. So we know that they know the name. Somebody's got to know it. The thing is, they might not tell you. That's kind of a rough situation to be in. You say, hey, what's the name of this thing? They would say, no. What do you do? So there is a memory extractor that I used to have. You kind of just jam it in to somebody, and you get to access one of their memories and take it into the vial. Problem is, I sold it to a thing named Mr. Krabs. So you could go to Mr. Krabs, get the memory extractor, and then go to Leopold, or you could just go to Leopold and you'll get the answer.
I want a Krabby Patty.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I want to go meet Mr. Krabs. I heard of him once.
You heard of Mr. Krabs?
I mean, I'm like 200 years old, and I
Yeah, that's
traveled for like 30 years. I heard his name once. It's a very distinct name. I remembered it.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Sure you did, buddy.
You remember a lot of things, supposedly.
Can I roll insight check to see if he's lying or not?
Yeah, I remember.
I've never done this before. It's the only time it's ever occurred to me to do it.
Okay. So, Theodore, I'm going to need you to roll a history check.
Okay.
And at the same time, I need do an insight check, Wendell.
18.
Fucking 7.
Okay, Theodore, yes, you've heard this before, Mr. Krabs. And it's really a toss-up whether or not you believe him, Wendell.
Fuck you for that remember thing, Theodore.
Oh, we're just joshing.
Give a light little punch on the shoulder.
Roll an attack.
No. I'm not trying to do that. All
All
right.
right. Oh, yeah?
Hang on. Should I do this? I'll just do a flat d20. 10.
No, you don't hit.
That doesn't hit Rupert. If you don't add anything to it.
I'm not adding sharp claws or great axe to that.
You're proficient in arms, though. Proficient in fists.
Probably you add something.
That's a 14.
You hit Rupert.
Ow. Do a D4.
God.
Watch what you say.
1. Okay. All right.
Okay. 1 plus.
I have a +4 to strength.
Huh. Okay, so 5 damage to Rupert. Pow.
You bitch. Ow.
I'm sorry, I don't know my own strength. Sometimes I'm still kind of winding down from the arm wrestling.
Yes, Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'll get you some dairy on the house.
That's okay then.
Okay.
So just to give you a little bit of context, it is deciding time. Here's a map. What are you gonna do? Do you wanna go to the city? Or do you wanna go to see crabs? One or the other is your choice. You get to pick right now.
So what is Mr. Krabs? We get a memory stick?
Yeah, so Mr. Krabs is a collector of curiosities, enchanted items, all sorts of artifacts. So kind of buys and trades. You're going to have to go to their house or whatever the fuck and trade something that you have for a memory extractor. Looks like a kind of syringe thing.
I think we're kind of on strict time
You have 28 days.
How long does it take to get to Mr. Krabs?
So they're both a day away, just in different directions. So if you go to Mr. Krabs, it would take 2 days to go to Krabs, then to Leopold.
Is there a way that we could take a shortcut through the forest?
That would be the hour-long route.
Okay.
It's just paved roads next to forest and such.
Okay. I wasn't sure if we could take like a shortcut, but it was like a little bit more dangerous or some shit like that. All right.
Potentially. That might be fun.
Okay.
We should probably go visit Mr. Krabs because it doesn't seem like he only has the memory extracting device. He might have other things that might help us in our battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, he's got some cool shit in there.
And I mean, we do have 28 days or so. Like, what's in one day to help maybe power us up a little bit? Let's get the juice.
Get the juice.
Do we know how the people from the Oath of Conquest figured out what the demon's name was in the first place?
No, if I had any idea of what demon they were going to bring here, I never would have done what I did. I don't know how they knew it. I don't even know it. And my family's been hunting demons for a long time.
Got any theories?
Hey, Margoth, do you have any idea what his name is?
Me, no. That's not my thing. Demons need to know each other's names in order to, fight each other too. Once we know one of our enemies' names, they're kind of fucked. So we tend to not use them. Some demons don't even know their own true names. It's a whole thing. So I know who this demon is, but I don't know what its name could be.
Can I roll an insight check to see if he's telling the truth or not?
Mm-hmm. Because I'm learning.
Or
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, he's telling the truth.
Honestly, you just trust him. You have defeated him in battle. You know that he is responding to you. You know his name. Like, it doesn't seem like he has reason to lie to you at this point.
Can we not order him to tell us the truth?
If that's what you want my thing to do for the day, then sure.
I think it's better that he just doesn't go on a rampage and kill everybody, but
Kizzix explains. So when Margoth gets his order or whatever, then he'll go sort of back into your inner place. I don't have a great name for it, honestly. Where you can communicate where you know that he's tied up. So once he gets his thing done, he'll go back to you.
I'll go into my mind hole.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right, so before I go and tell him exactly what to do, anybody got any suggestions? Because once I say it, he kind of has to do it. He's kind of a little tricky.
What do you want him to do?
That's the thing. That's why I'm asking for advice here.
Yeah, fuck it. Get rid of him.
Yeah.
Fuck it, get rid of him?
Banish him. What? Because we have to do this, again in a year? And if we lose, he goes on a rampage? He almost killed everybody.
That is true. But just think about it. If he is strong enough to like destroy a whole town, what if he was on our side?
I guess. I feel like it's just kind of like a band-aid fix to like a long-term issue.
Maybe we could make him a friendly demon.
I don't know. I feel like we tried really hard, and he just kind of, tried making a whole bunch of people jump off of a wall and shit. Margoth, you good?
I think he's threatening to break off my fingers.
I'm just keeping myself occupied.
You could do something like saying, hey, when I say this word, you gotta come out and hit this one person I tell you to.
Okay, I'm going to give him one more chance. I'll give him one more chance, and if he's a bad boy, then he's going back to the demon realm. Isn't that right, Margoth?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so Margoth, you are not to kill anybody unless, stated by anybody in this room, you are allowed to kill a person of their choosing.
Do you want to give that power to everybody in here?
I look at Manny.
Does that also include Margoth?
You see Margoth snaps his finger a little. Like, I almost got it.
We have to be very particular with what we choose if we're going to use the demon.
See, that's why I need counsel.
The old gorilla's paw.
I think it's a monkey paw, but
Okay, so what you said will work for Margoth. So basically, anyone in this room but Margoth can tell him who to kill. He'll try to kill it.
and you cannot kill unless somebody has explicitly stated that. Cannot hurt them either.
Or insult them in a certain variety.
Oh, you could jeer. You could jeer them.
Oh, okay.
I'm not cold-hearted.
Why are you being nice to the demon that tried to kill everybody?
I empathize with his love of music, okay? He's cool. He's got a big fucking guitar. He's got 2 of them. That's fucking cool. I wish I could play 2 guitars at once.
Doesn't everybody?
I only have 2 hands.
I don't know. I just feel like you're being really nice to the guy who was pretty, unbending about slaughtering everybody and anybody.
Hey, I think everybody deserves a second chance. all right? You
Thank
sit in a
you.
room for 15 years. You don't do fucking shit. Stuck at a guitar. I mean, it's cool, but like, you can't actually play the guitar or anything.
It's boring.
It's boring. I get it.
I mean, just when you have the chance to kill, it's like, oh man, I'm so pumped. I don't know if everyone else thinks the same way.
Listen, Bjork. Theodore puts his hand on Bjork's shoulder. I know you really empathize with this guy, but I think he's a bad influence, and I don't like the idea of you hanging out with him anymore.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so Margoth gets on the other side of you and just says, fuck the squares. You know you want to deal with Margoth. We're going to tear shit up.
All right. I'm going to leave it to a vote because I think it's only fair.
Wow.
I think it's only fair because they have to deal with you as well. So all in favor of dismissing Margoth and sending him back to the demon realm, say aye.
Aye.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think I can take this guy if the need arises. So sure, let him stay.
Manny, what do you think?
What?
What do you think of Margoth? Do you think he's cool or do you think he's not cool?
Oh, I mean, he's rad as hell. Look at that thing.
So you think he should stick around?
I mean, if you're going to ask my opinion, which you really should have from the beginning, he's pretty cool. Seems like we can use all the firepower we can get. I also don't care if I die or not. So I don't care if anyone else lives or dies. Oh, shit. Am I a nihilist?
The first part of that was okay, but the second part has me a little concerned.
Manny, that's why I love you. You're a rebel. You live life to the fullest.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
Yeah, let's go, Manny.
All right. Wendell, what do you think?
So, Bjorky, when Margot was inside you, I didn't like the person that you became. You weren't you anymore. I think that we can use him, but I don't know. I don't know. He shouldn't be here. I don't know.
He almost pissed his pants when we talked about Professor Quackers. I don't think he's going to be much of a help if he was that scared by Professor Quackers. I think he's going to get his shit rocked.
Yeah, if he gets a shit rock, then I mean that deals with the problem as well.
Then what was the point?
Strength doesn't have to be everything. Information can be key.
He just withheld all the information we asked about him. If information is what we want, we get it out of him now.
Hey, mister, what do you know about this there Quackers, man?
All right. Well, he's bad news, honestly. So
check whatever he says.
yeah. Just roll while I speak. So
Can I do...
Oh, hit him with it, Tommy. Hit him with it. Hit him with it, Tommy. Let's go.
Yeah, can I cast Zone of Truth on this guy?
you sure can.
Let's go. I totally forgot about that.
I didn't know you had that.
Well,
power.
I've been like waiting.
What does it look like again?
You said that it looked like the giant beam of light from Kirby Air Ride.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Dude, episode 4.
Yeah.
Stein. Okay, first what happens is you can see that this holy light that's coming from Zone of Truth is burning this creature. So Margoth goes, ah, shit, turn off the light. Ah!
No, it's only got high beam settings. There's no other setting.
Oh, shit, ow. All right, I'll tell you whatever you want. I don't want to be in here anymore. Okay, so Quackers is some sort of like... He's one of the biggest and baddest in the Abyss. I'm not sure if he's like, the best one, but he's one of them. He craves destruction, and nothing's really going to stop him from taking things and making them not exist anymore. He's going to disintegrate this entire universe or plane of existence because he can. It can. I don't think what the fuck it is. If he's able to get to full power over time by exposure to the Abyss, now that it's open, then he is not bluffing when he says that he can eliminate everything. That is this guy.
What can you tell us about his gravitational-esque magic? Because he sent all of us out of the temple seemingly just by thought.
Rolled a 10 on my insight.
Yeah, I don't know. I never actually... Well, if you meet Quackers... air quotes, you don't usually come back from it. I know mostly by reputation. I've never really seen what happens to guys get in his way.
So he has no evident weaknesses, or does he?
I've never seen it.
But have you heard of any potential weaknesses?
You know what? If you want to use my action for the day instead of sending me back to wherever, I'll tell you.
I look at Bjork, I'm like, are you alright if he answers this?
Well, if he answers it, the issue would be then he's free to kill all of us.
No, then he'll go back into your mind hole.
It's up to you. You would like totally against keeping him around.
Yeah.
We could figure this out tomorrow if you want.
No, let's make him answer now. It's going to take a day's trip to get to Mr. Krabs.
Once we meet Mr. Krabs, whoever wants to take him on next, we'll take him on next.
Oh, we have to redo the ritual.
We got to redo the ritual every day. Yep.
So I will say, outside of this specific circle, it has to be the person who wants to basically have control. So like Theodore would technically have full control of the demon instead of...
Oh.
Would it go into his mind hole then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dude, Theodore's mind hole right now is an absolute
I wouldn't want to go into his mind hole.
Please don't put me in the bear. Please don't
Dude,
put
I
me
feel
in
like
the
he
bear.
I don't want him in my mind hole.
I cast a spell and I feel bad for you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Even he's intimidated by his dad.
Yeah, like, oh, I don't want to be in there. No way. No, thank you. No one wants that.
the dad's just in there like, you're a bitch too, Margaret.
No, please. Anyway, so, are you using it?
No, I don't want to deal with that.
Are you still wanting to toss him into the abyss?
Can we use him to somehow find out what Quacker's name is?
Do you know Quacker's name while you're still in the Circle of Truth?
No.
You genuinely don't know?
He said he
Genuinely
doesn't because he needs to... Demons hide their names from other demons so that they can't be summoned to fight.
He could also be lying.
Well,
But no.
he's in the zone.
Now he's in the Zone of Truth.
Oh.
Can we somehow use Margot for like recon to figure out what his name is to like go and spy and stuff?
I mean, we have one command over him a day. We could do whatever we want with him one time a day.
Can I ask him for a hug?
You can, but that would be all we would get. And then Greg would punch you in the face for using your command for that.
Ask him for 2 hugs.
He's got multiple arms, so it feels like 2 hugs.
All right, you want me to go back? You want me to go back in your mind hole or something for now?
Don't go into mine, no. Not mine.
If we go back in my mind hole.
All right. He vanishes. Just bloop. And Bjork, you can feel him in there. You can chit chat with him when you want to.
Oh, you're gonna have some convincing to do someday, Margoth. If you want to stay here, you gotta ease up on the killing.
We'll see.
You gotta channel that pent up anger into something else. Is it anger, or is it just like a deep desire to murder?
Desire.
We'll find you a new hobby.
Why are you being so nice to this guy?
You don't know what I'm saying, Greg. I'm talking to him in my mind hole.
You're speaking out loud.
Speaking to him in my mind hole right now, okay?
and out loud.
You're literally shouting it to everyone.
Right. So you gotta be a little bit nicer to these guys.
Why are you whispering?
So you can hear me.
I can't hear him.
Okay.
I was looking at birds. What happened?
Morgoth
where?
is in his mind hole now.
A solid.
So off to Mr. Krabs.
You also hear out from the barrel, Krabs. All right, off to Mr. Krabs. What do you want to do before you leave? Anything?
Oh, I had a question real quick. So, are we shown this map, or is this like what we're seeing as players, and we're just like told that we're going to Mr. Krabs?
No, you have a map of the area. A map exists of this location and the general gist around it.
Does it look exactly like this?
Yeah, there's only one cartographer in town. It's like, I used what I had to.
Thank you, Mr.
He's like also 5.
He's got
That's where Oak's been this whole time. Him and Oak are just like laying down on their bellies, kicking their feet around, like scribbling on like construction paper with crayons, drawing maps.
Do you want to like see him before you leave? Or are you just going to abandon this child?
yeah, fuck the kid.
I think Oak is sick. I don't know who that is.
He's fine. I saved it. It's great.
Saved it. You stole him away from the fleet of soldiers that came to
Kidnapped him.
rescue the museum.
Those people were going to kill this kid. Absolutely.
That's morally dubious. We have a child among us.
We did.
You kind of left him at Charlie's.
He's lost in the ball pit.
It's
I
morally,
don't like this.
it's It's very morally duplicitous.
You've actually met Oak.
I have met Oak. I didn't realize that kid was like traveling with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
No,
here.
he's not there.
Wait, is he here?
No.
No. We're upstairs right now. I don't think any of like the side characters are here.
Manny's here.
Hey.
I was gonna say I chose my words carefully. Manny is not a side character.
Manny's before us.
I'm the
here, I know that.
protagonist.
True.
Manny's been the protagonist this whole story.
There's a whole thing about me that you'll find out at some point, Wink.
Super Saiyan Manny.
Maybe. I got a real loose butthole. That's one thing to start.
Okay, Manny.
Big egg, Manny.
Okay, off to Mr. Krabs.
Yeah. I don't know where else to put things.
It
I know I
also,
had cargo shorts.
it also burnt my
Okay,
hand.
before we go, can we get him a bag to start putting
Fine.
things in instead of, does anybody have an extra bag that they can lend him?
Nah, man, he's got it.
We're at a bowling alley right now. Why don't we just get like one of those bowling ball bags and we put the egg in there?
What about
God, I
the thing
would
that like
take
cleans it?
Yeah,
Cleans the bowling
yeah,
balls, you know what I mean?
Cleaning rag as well.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel safer with it inside Manny.
What's that supposed to mean?
Manny, did I throw you so hard at it that it got shoved up your ass?
No, I just kind of panicked in the moment, being taken by a magic duck that flings you into the town over.
Out of
a
character, I
lot.
want Manny to lay the egg.
I really don't.
You already laid it. He laid it when you weren't looking. I have a cloaca. Don't ask.
That's backstory for a later time. Anybody want to go bowling?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I would love to.
All right. So you're going bowling. Let's see. You guys rent your clown shoes. Go downstairs. You pick out your balls. The orc behind the counter just stares at you.
Okay, I'll just use myself.
Good. Anyway, you guys get to a lane, and you have a nice little time. Catch up. You enjoy yourselves. Life only happens once, and your days are numbered. So enjoy yourselves a little bit. I will say that I need a dexterity attack from everybody here.
Oh,
Also,
motherfucker.
20.
Oh, let's
Oh
go!
my
That's 3, not 20. Holy shit.
Not 20, baby.
Right, guys.
Wait, Caden, what's your dexterity modifier?
0.
Mine's +1.
Oh, I gotta check my dex mod. +1.
Shit, we're tied perfectly.
Exactly, that's what happens. So, you guys do a bit of bowling. Let's see. I need everyone to describe their bowling etiquette. How do you throw the ball as Bjork?
I fucking walk up. I got no fingers in the hole. I chuck it down the lane and immediately throw it into the gutter.
Pow! And then you hear from a few lanes down, getting a beer at the bar. That's my boy!
Dad! Give him a thumbs up.
He thumbs up back. Let's see. Next, Greg, what is your bowling technique?
So what I do is I grab Manny by his ankle and I walk up to the lane and I, with little regard for aim, just kind of chuck him down the lane.
Ah! You hear it sounds like he's getting beat by a boxer. So you hear he rolls sideways down the lane and only hits half the pins. Just says, I'm sorry. Next up, I need Wendell. What is your technique?
Wendell's gonna pull over the ramp and he's gonna angle it nice and properly in front of the lanes, and then he's gonna sit on it like a slide, and then he's gonna slide all the way down and get perfect strikes every time.
You could use the ramp? Fuck, I'm gonna use the ramp.
He uses it as a slide. Like an armadillo. You curl up into a ball and strikes every time. Alright, next up is Theodore. How do you bowl?
I grab the barrel and I chuck it down the lane with Grandpappy still inside.
Hell yeah, fucking
I get a
Donkey Kong
strike.
roll. A little bit of vomit comes out as you see the barrel is pulled away into the unknowns behind the pins.
It just appears behind us again when we're not looking.
Yep. No, it breaks the machine that brings the balls back as it tumbles out. Anyway, Rupert.
With a very odd sense of familiarity that he doesn't recognize, just walks up and bowls it normally.
Oh
Who you think you are? I am.
Strike.
I'm not gonna lie, the whole time I was really envisioning Rupert was bouncing it like a basketball.
Because all of you said ridiculous shit. I'm like, it'd be funnier if he just bowled it normally.
Thank you, Logan.
I was expecting Rupert to come in with a custom bowling bag, a bowling shirt on, has his own ball that just says Roop.
He's got the red and white striped tee with like the little button up.
Yeah.
No shirts. It's established. No shirts.
That design, but on his pants.
He painted it on himself.
I think I'm just good at bowling.
Okay, I'm gonna need one more roll. So, Rupert, Theodore, Wendell, let's do another ranged attack.
Okay. So I got a 12.
Got 9.
Oh, I got a 4.
Let's go.
All right. Okay. Rupert and Theodore have middling goes at their last round. The score is whatever the fuck it would be. You got strikes the entire time up until the last frame 10, and you get strike, and then the last one, Rupert and Theodore flub it, get about half of the pins. But Big Mama, Mr. Wendell, you got an 8. Not the best, but that is enough to make you champion of the bowling game.
I did it! Quizmo, what's my prize?
You don't hear anything, but you feel a sense of accomplishment, a feeling of confidence in yourself that you have felt here and there before in your life, I assume, but now it feels a bit different around all of these tough motherfuckers, people who can take a punch and dish one out. You have bested them in the chosen game of today. You have a now permanent +1 to your charisma.
Oh shit.
Bruh, in front of my dad?
Good on you.
I'm disappointed in you.
I'm disappointed in myself, Dad, okay? None of these guys have bowled before. I grew up in the town with the bowling alley. And I constantly throw it down the gutter.
I think I've never bowled before.
He doesn't even know.
I think Rupert's gonna pull out his diary that just has Rupert on it and say, think I was good at bowling, and cross out Silver Deep from my journal. Middling results from this town.
Manny says, who wants chicken tenders?
Yeah! Oh! Wait, is that kosher?
I don't know. Do you really care? You've been using these gross-ass balls. I mean, your hands are probably filthy. You really want to touch these chicken tendies with those dirty hands?
No, I guess I don't. I won't eat any tendies. I'm sorry.
I'm just warning you. You can have one. It's just real gross.
No, it's okay.
Hey, it's a PSA, everyone. Please don't touch the balls and then the chicken tenders. Wash your hands. I literally need to get that message out. Please wash your hands. It's gross. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you're leaving?
I want to go say goodbye to my mom.
I'll also go say goodbye to Bjork's mom.
I'll also go say bye to Bjork's mom.
That's my mom.
Okay, I won't go say goodbye to Bjork's mom.
Okay, I guess I won't either.
You guys could come, but don't make it weird like Grandpappy did.
The little hunk shoe come from the barrel.
I fucked your mom.
So we all go to see Bjork's mom. She says,
Yorkie, how did the exorcism go?
It went all right. He's in my mind hole right now. I didn't figure out what to do with him yet, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Anyway, we're going to go visit Mr. Krabs in Gulpin Gulf. I haven't actually been over there. Do you know anything about it?
You've been there before. We've gone, Buddy Beach. You were very little.
Okay, maybe that's why I don't remember it.
Oh, you had a great time. We went every once in a while, but not that often. I guess it had been a while since...
Why'd you guys go? Was it for like a family vacation?
A lot of the orcs go take a trip over there. You know, people who are pretty close family. Sort of a family reunion.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, I'll come visit once my whole venture is over. Just wanted to say goodbye before I left.
Oh,
she takes you over to the closet. She says,
Yorkie, I feel like I should have done this before, or maybe it wasn't as important then, but I think it's important now.
and she opens up the closet, and there are a ton of board games in there. All for family board game night. She says,
You know, I feel like you're busy. Every second counts, and I'm not going to hold you up. But take one of these games and bring it along. Play with your friends. It can't all be doom and gloom.
I feel like this is an invitation to play a board game before we leave.
No, for real. I know you're busy. You have a strict timetable as far as your father's concerned.
I have time. I have 28 days. I could spare an hour for my mother.
You have Catan?
No, let me rummage through the games. Is there anything that sticks out in particular?
you name whatever game you want to name.
Do they have orcs and escalators by any chance?
Of course you have orcs and escalators. What are you talking about?
I love orcs and escalators.
Is there a save that you want to do for this game? Like a intelligence or wisdom or charisma or something, what have you?
I mean, orcs and escalators kind of just luck. So, I mean, it's a game from my childhood, so it couldn't be too complex.
If you guys want to roll to see who wins, otherwise we'll just roll.
I guess Dex would probably be just maybe you could roll the dice better. I don't know.
It'll be a straight up luck check. So
Yep.
flat D20, see who rolls the highest.
I do want to check the closet for more games, though.
11.
Fucking all orcs, no escalators.
Oh, fucking sick. I got a 2.
Fuck yeah, not the first person out of orcs and escalators.
Escalator, escalator, escalator. Orcs.
Think Manny still has to roll.
All right. It is Gregory. Gregory wins the child game.
I think Greg cheated.
I'm just kidding.
Why don't say that?
No, Joey says that.
Wendell voice.
Wendell Boy said you did refer to Greg.
All right. Do you feel like a big man? Do you feel like a big man winning a child's game?
Yeah, I feel like a big man that I won.
How does Greg celebrate?
You shouldn't ask that question.
Nothing. He's just like, I expected this.
You expected to win orcs and escalators?
I did.
You know it's 100% luck based and no skill, right?
But did I win?
You did.
Are you
Somebody,
Are you gonna cry about it, Bjork?
are you gonna say that in my house?
You gonna say that after losing?
My feelings are hurt. Get out.
Yorkie, come on.
Bjork storms back into his room and slams the door.
Gets to his race car bed.
What was the thing? Suffering from success. What was that? Who said that? The suffering from success meme?
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, that guy. That's how I feel right now.
Go in my room, play some angsty music.
Bjork's mom says,
Hey, have you seen Oak and Yak anywhere? They didn't come back after the party.
I thought we left them with you.
I mean, I kind of got distracted.
and she looks at Caster Kizzix, who I guess is like eating more man cakes.
Can I roll a perception check to look on top of the roofs?
Yeah, do a perception check.
Nah, I got a fucking 6.
You go onto the roof, and it looks like a piece of paper has been fluttering in the wind on top of the house. I need you to do a dexterity check to see if you can grab it without falling.
Fuck! Another 6.
Okay, you grab it, and you fall. So do a 1d6 of damage.
I'll cast Feather Falling.
Nice. Is that a reaction?
Yeah, it is.
Haha, nice. Okay, you gently drift down to the ground. Opening the note, you see just like terrible handwriting. It says, "Hey there, we gone to the next town over. This is Yak. I'm taking the child." Oh, that sounds bad once I write it out and look at it. The child and I are going off into another adventure. Maybe see you around. Signed, Yak.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I'll just walk back inside.
All right, do you show anybody else?
Yeah, I'll hold up the note.
Guys, I'm pretty sure that Yak just abducted our child. But according to this note, it says they're gonna be the next town over, so we might see them on our way to Mr. Krabs.
Well, I would ask if that's legal, but we also took the child, so it's about 50-50 in my eyes.
But it'll be legal for us to rescue him and frame ourselves as the heroes.
I suppose.
Fake glory.
Greg, what do you think about Oak being gone? You were the one that rescued him from that army.
Who's Oak?
The child?
What child?
The one you stole.
I don't remember this.
Okay.
Oh, I get it. What child?
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Wink.
Alright.
That's where we'll leave that.
I guess that's the end of the conversation.
Let's go to Mr. Krabs.
Ow, fuck, I just dropped the dice on my toe. I have metal dice that hurt.
Yeah, your dice are hefty, aren't they?
Yeah.
Kind of meaty.
Wendell the Weenie.
Real quick question. How do you want to get to Mr. Krabs? Like horses? No, not horses.
Where's Rickshaw
Most
Shaw at
definitely.
this moment?
He is summonable.
How do you summon him?
You go, Rickshaw Sean. His business card says it.
Rickshaw Sean.
You hear a coming from outside.
Well, we could take that guy. I mean, he was pretty quick, right?
Are you taking Rickshaw Sean?
Depends. Is his rates affordable, or is he going to try ripping us off again?
All right, you go outside and negotiate. So you go outside and you see Rickshaw Sean, completely still, ready to be interacted with.
All right, Rickshaw Sean.
Yes.
We are looking to go to visit Mr. Krabs. He's currently at Open Gulf or the Seastone Isles.
Real quick on this map, let me explain. So above Silverdeep are mountains. At the bottom is like a swamp, kind of like mud spot. You also have forest, which is the green boys. This is the Gulpin Gulf, which is the area of water that is sort of pushed inland. The Gulf. So this is the Gulf, and in the Gulf there are the Seastone Isles, which you know the dragonborn Teodrin is the Duchess.
Oh yeah, I got a letter from someone there.
So the Gulpin Gulf, Seastone Isles are right off the shore, and Mr. Krabs is on the shoreline of the Gulpin Gulf.
Currently, we need to go visit Mr. Krabs. So we're going to go to the shoreline of Gulpin Gulfs. Do you know how to get there?
Yeah,
All right. Question number 2. How fast can you get us there?
I can go as fast as I can, which is pretty fast.
That's right. Forgot about that. Do you have like an approximate time frame?
I can get you there in, well, how much are you going to pay me?
It depends. How fast can you go?
I can get you there in half a day if you really want me to.
What about 1 gold for each of us for half a day?
To get you there in half a day, it would take 10,000 gold.
I say we just hoof it.
Yeah, it's kind of a ripoff, man.
We could ride camels for an hour.
If you want me to go slower, I can do, I don't know, 100 gold pieces.
Still a lot. It's only like a day's travel, right?
Yeah, these guys are poor.
You're not.
No, I'm not, but I'm not paying for them.
Well, I did kind of put a lot of effort into saving your hometown and all. I played, I think, a pretty decent role in that.
Okay, he went Scooby Dooby, and that was cool, but the other guy tried killing himself over and over again, so
Shut up, man.
not really gonna pay. I'll pay for Scooby Dooby Da guy, but not the other guy.
Your name's Rupert.
Rupert.
I have an in with the Duchess of the Seastone Isles. Maybe I could get you something from her.
Can I go up to him and be like, surely you could lower the price for us, but like in like an intimidating way?
Yeah, do an intimidation check.
Well,
Can I help him?
Can we all help as well?
They will give you the help action, so you roll with advantage. How do you help?
Theodore's gonna like stand next to Greg and, just be a big bear man.
And I'll stand on the other side of Greg, and I'll get really close in Rickshaw Sean's face.
I got a 19.
He goes, 10 gold and I'll bring you in a day.
That works. Thanks, bud.
I knew we could count on you.
They took it hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, that's right. I wanted 10 gold this whole time. Rickshaw Sean, you've done it again.
You really should say these things out loud, Rickshaw Sean.
He doesn't respond. I'm the protagonist of my own story. There's a whole other podcast just for me.
Whoa.
It's just him being an Uber driver.
No, just him being completely motionless and silent. Rickshaw Sean doesn't speak unless spoken to. Hop on. All right, and you're off. Good job. You guys burst out of Silverdeep and head to Mr. Krabs. So, after a few hours of this, because you are leaving the city, you see that there is sort of barren ground right outside of the city. It's smoking, but definitely not as much as it was yesterday. These are the remnants of the forest fire that was happening last night. You see that as you go along for about 30 minutes into your trip, you can see that the forest is okay up ahead, and there are some teams of merchants and other sort of good doers that are trying to put out some of these fires, kind of contain the spread of this forest fire. And you speed past them as you go to Mr. Krabs' house. One last thing, as you are riding along, a flyer that sort of flutters in your direction and lands on the face of Theodore.
Ooh,
Flat.
uh,
So as you read it, give me a investigation check.
okay. 17.
Nice. I'll sing us a song for our travels. Oh, 99 bottles of milk on the wall. 99 bottles of milk. I take one down. I pass it around. 97 bottles of milk on the wall. 97 bottles of
Bottles of milk on the wall.
Oh,
96
97
bottles
bottles of milk.
of milk.
I
You
take
take
one
one
down.
down.
I drink it
That's the way.
around. 94 bottles of milk on the
Mhm.
wall.
Okay, so what'd you get? 17. Okay, so you see a flyer. First thing you notice is the center of this paper is a giant circus tent. There are performers. You see all sorts of different figures, like a strong man of some sort and mechanical inventions of some sort. And there is the image of a sorceress front and center that has large text over this whole scene that says Cleopatra's Circus of Curiosities. Now with clowns. You can see that there's a few clowns around the page of this flyer. And with an investigation of 17, do you add anything to that?
It was just a +1, so it was 17 total.
Oh, okay, got it. You see another Ursine figure that looks strangely familiar to you in the flyer.
He starts showing it to Rupert.
It's a bear.
It looks like my dad. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the circus? Where does it go? Where?
So at the bottom of this flyer are little strips of paper. And you notice as you are still zooming forward towards your destination, Mr. Krabs' place, the papers are pointed in a direction. And it looks like the papers are like shifting a little bit as you are moving away, like it's honed in on a location. And each of the little pieces of paper say your ticket.
How many tickets total are there?
Oh, there's like 10 or so. And the
Oh.
ticket is basically just says, like, you get that it's implied this is going to be your way of getting to the place. Take one, pass it along.
Guys, do you want to go to the circus? I think my dad might be there. We can solve all these issues that I'm having.
I love the circus.
I've never been to the circus before, but I've always wanted to go. I have such a fascination for the trapeze.
He's probably been to a circus before.
I may or may not kill one of those clowns.
Don't worry, it'll be a great pastime. I'll help you with that. Because this seems magical, and I feel like this could be fun, though. I don't know. I'll hold on to it. We'll do the thing with Mr. Krabs first, and then we'll do the circus. I don't know. What do you guys think?
That's all right with me.
Sure, bud.
Yeah.
Whatever helps you get over your whole daddy issue thing that we saw. 'Cause that was something that we saw, I gotta say.
I'll be a much better contribution to the team once this is solved.
So you guys going to Mr. Krabs, or do you want to go track down where the circus is?
I mean, we have time. We do have 28 days still, right? I kind of want to go to the circus.
Where is the circus in relationship to Mr. Krabs?
So as you are speeding along, you can tell that it is in the sweet woods that's sort of in between of Mr. Krabs and Leopold.
Well, why don't we just stop at the circus in between Leopold and the Seastone Isles?
Yeah,
Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Unless you're like really itching to sort out these daddy issues.
Well, I mean, I am, but it would be more efficient to do this first and then just do that along the way.
Okie dokie. To the Seastone Isles it is then.
Alrighty, next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.